Hello. Um, well, I'm already in the PS2 section, so we finished Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Finished Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 because again, I'm not going for 100%. I don't really care. I just want to get to the end of the game. Like I got credits, even if it's just the bales. I don't care. Just wanted to be done. So here's what we got lined up. We got 3, 4, Underground, and Underground 2. This, I don't know if I can finish these in one sitting. This one, maybe. This one, probably not. This one, absolutely not. This one can go. Oh boy, I have problems with this game. I played a lot of this game. This is the first one I got my friends into. I'm in Florida, but well, the people I ended up hanging out with like the most in Florida, I got them in Underground too because I was trying to convince them all the Tony Hawk games were good. They didn't believe me. I hooked on that one because that's the where you can do some crazy stuff. You can look at the scores here. This is rated 4.59. This one is 4.23. This one here is 4.51. Then this one should be lower, 3.92. To me, between 2 and 3, that's usually people's like favorite. I think 4 is pretty cool too, but 4 does something a little bit different. Anyway, we'll go ahead and start, I guess. Let's see, I don't know if I have retro achievements and stuff set up on this or not. We'll find out. Cool beans. I don't know if I'm using the right controller either, actually. But again, we'll find that out too. Okay, so Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1, if you noticed, was a very basic game. I believe the development story is that they wanted to add more stuff in, but they were thinking like we got to get this out here. I'm using a widescreen patch, which is gonna throw me off. I've never played this game like this before. I'm gonna switch the skater too, but so Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 is like it's it sets the groundwork. It's a really cool game. It's got a great soundtrack, but it's missing a lot of stuff. Like I mentioned when I was doing things, like if you do a lip slide, which is if you have a rail, you're rolling up like this. Your front wheels go over, that's a board slide. If you go over, back wheels go over, that's a lip slide. They call it a front side board slide and a back side board slide. It's like, what are we doing? They're also missing like blunts. They're missing tons of tricks that people actually like do, just common tricks or whatever. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 added that in, but the big thing 2 added in was the manual, which lets you combo street tricks. So all of a sudden, if you're playing in one on the level like what was it, like Minnesota or something like that, it's really hard to get a good score on that level because if you hit the ground, your combo's done. So it's set up so it looks urban, but you don't get that many points in that game from like doing like single flip tricks. It's all about combos, but it's hard to do a combo because there's nothing to connect it to, and you can't do rotations because you're so low to the ground. So 2 out of the manual, which lets you that New York level, like you could get a way higher score because you can like go from one side of the level to the other side of the level. You've got manuals. The grinding system is tweaked a little bit. You got more lip tricks, so it just works out a little bit better. And then 3 adds in the revert. The revert, so I'm assuming with when 2 came out, people were like, man, well now you can combo all the ground tricks, but how come you can't do stuff in the half pipe? So they gave you something that you could do there. Look at how all of these people have changed their styles. We'll save you for later. Okay, so he's in 2, but he got something in 3 that made people be like, oh man, this guy is amazing. Is there anybody else that's new? Still rolling with the same people for the most part. Man, I don't remember playing this game that much. Anyway, I'm gonna go with Costin. Yes, man, Bam's so... I'm not a fan. I've never been a fan of Bam, and I know girls loved Bam and whatever. Anyway. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Yeah, whatever, we'll just go with him. Alright, I think the levels get a bit more detailed in this game too, where you've got like, the last game you noticed there were like, there's the helicopter in the first level where you can like grind the helicopter and it opens up the outdoor area, but there's not much there. This game has a lot of that stuff too. It also has like objectives that you'll complete, and it like changes the layout of the level, like it gives you like more stuff to do too. So there's also, I think, more detailed objectives. So you were unlocking videos from 411VM, which is a magazine, a video magazine back in the day where you could just see people doing skate stuff. You can see all the levels they have here. You got Foundry, Canada, Rio. Rio is a cool level, man. Suburbia, I do not like this level. I'm so thrown off because of that picture in the background. I think it's a glitch. You got the airport. Airport's pretty cool. Skater Island, whatever. Los Angeles, Tokyo, and then you got the cruise ship. I think the cruise ship is pretty bad. I'm not a huge fan of Tokyo, but whatever. At least you can see what the levels are in here. So here we go. We're gonna do the same thing as always. This game, it's got the revert. There's something that's changed. I can't remember what it is. I feel like there's other stuff. There's hidden tricks in this game, so I'm going to illustrate those. Before we really get started, I'll just do some of this stuff that's new. So you got... whatever. Stopped. Yeah. Kickflip, or heel flip. Kickflip. Does he not have a kickflip? Tell me this man has a kickflip. There he is. So if you double tap a direction, or if you double tap the button that you're using, so if you do like a kickflip, which is left and square. If you do square square, you'll do a double, which is a hidden combo. And like finding those out when I was younger was really cool. So there's that. Of course, the graphics look great. You got, you know, the tricks to me. They just looked. Everything looks so clean in this game. Another thing that is a huge change to me is, that was the revert right there, is everything feels smoother. In Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, stuff feels a little bit clunky. It didn't at the time. But yeah, so this, the movement and stuff feels better. Like you have like more control over like what you're trying to do. So as I mentioned with the, I'm gonna do one right here, the hidden combos, like that. Revert. You can also do that with grinds, which is the thing that I don't know. It took me forever to realize this. So you do the same thing where you like go into a grind and then you just double tap a button, or you can press the opposite buttons and it resets your balance a little bit. You need to be careful what you're doing. Alright, oh well, I don't need this. What I'm doing right now, I don't really need any of this. I'm just kind of doing stuff just to do it. I don't know if he has... That's pretty cool. You can pivot when you're doing manuals. Let's see. I think you can... So we've got switch, regular, we've got nollie. If you go into switch and you hit nollie button, you go into fakie. Fakie's just doing stuff. Switch off the front of the board. You're using your dominant foot, which would usually be in the back of the skateboard, because you're in switch. You know, your position changes, so it's kind of like you're doing everything backwards. If you didn't know what the difference was. when I hear there's some sports I hear people say like I did this in fakie, I'm like, how can you tell? Okay. Is there anything else major to know? As I mentioned about the hidden tricks, you can also do them on the lip. So we'll do that in just a second. Let's do it one more time. We're gonna go up and install. Might not work with this one. Let's see. Let's go with. That was not what I was going for there. Can't seem to do any of them. Whatever. You might have any. I don't know. Unless some skaters have the ability to like just switch things up when they're up there. I think that they add into. It's funny. All right. So this game to me was the last one where it's like, oh yes, this is definitely a huge addition to the series, the revert, because it gives you the ability, again, as I said, to do this. So now, instead of being like, oh, I'm only on the ground, I could go up here, and I'm no longer, that's not the end of my combo, I can just keep going if I want to. So, changes your ability to get, you know, scores. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 adds in the, what is it, they add in the, you got spine transfers, and you get the ability, like if you're in a half pipe and you're coming out, you can level your skater out. You can't do this in real life, but it means that you can kind of like flatten yourself out. You can't continue your combo, but it keeps you from bailing. So that helps a lot. The big difference there is like that keeps it so if you have a combo meter, you know, your special meters full, you don't lose it. And sometimes if you level yourself out in the right spot, maybe you can catch yourself with a grind onto something. I don't think that game has acid drops. I think that comes into Tony Hawk's Underground. But anyway, all right. Okay. Okay. Go with Ollie. All right. So we're gonna go over these objectives. Let's see. Let's see if I can remember what these are off the top of my head. So I know skates here, so we'll get that. What the hell that is. Missed the S. There's the S. It's the S. This is the S. The idea is go here, then you come back over here. This. If you notice, there are little stat points. You don't use money anymore. You pick these up, and you get a max number of stats per level. You got A. It's right here. T is up here. Blunt slide this. Oh, I was wrong. Here we go. There's blunt, and then you'll go off here. Get that last one. That 360 shove it did not look like a 360 shove it. Alright. That one. I was obsessed with this game. This game, alright, so Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 was the PlayStation game that I got. The first one I got my PlayStation, I got that, and I got Metal Gear Solid. When I got my PS2, I got this game. By this point, I already had a skateboard. I was bad at it. I didn't really, you know, I would practice, which just meant like I'd get on my skateboard and pretend to ollie. I couldn't even get off the ground back then. Moved to Florida. I didn't know anybody. Moved to Florida in like my freshman year in high school, which is, to me, that's when most people are kind of like getting to know each other. I knew literally nobody because I transferred schools to a completely different state. And this is also like 2001, so you know, the internet was around, but it wasn't like it is now. I got this game that Christmas, and I remember playing this so much because I didn't know anybody. There's nothing else to do. Like all I could do is just sit there over that winter break and just play this game. And oh man, this was like for like 2 weeks. This is all I did. All right, let's see. Could have got more there. We're going to put these stats into Ollie because I'm dumb. That's usually not a stat I would focus on right away, but. So the hidden tape is up here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go here. I was trying to grab it, missed it. Ah, jeez, such a pain. It's such a pain because all you need to do is just be on that thing up there. But you can only do that from here. Board, deck, got a bigger deck. Go, so we go here. This one took me a long time to find. I don't know where all this stuff is in this game, honestly. But since I played it, I never like prioritized that. So alright, try one more time. This is why I meant, like, when I play this game, I don't know if the same thing's gonna happen here. Like, I can't really guarantee I can get through this game in like one sitting, because I'm not. I can get good scores in this game, but when it comes to the objectives, like, not the best. It's just stuff that, like, because I'm older, like, I just don't remember things in this game. I have like 1 and 2 burned into my head so much, but like 3, not so much. Alright, so we got this. There's an objective up here, which is you have to like knock the foreman over. There's the foreman. So what we need to do is we have to grind the ledge around him. I think it's either one of them. Back one. This comes over here, does this. This hits him into here. Soak the foreman. There's something with that. If you notice that lightning that's back there at the opposite side of the stage, that's an entire area that you can go to. I thought this interface in this game was like very weird. Like the fact that they got rid of the the weird like yellow. It looks like a fighting game meter in the other game. There you go. It's now replaced with these bars, which just looks kind of minimal, but gets the job done. Changed. Alright. 50/50 TC's rail. That is that yellow. One of the yellow rails is over there to the left side of the screen, I believe. I think I'm missing a stat point. But I prefer this system to. I didn't like the money in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 as much. I like just, oh, furnace walk. It's this one. I like just getting the stats in the level. There we go. 50/50 TC's rail. Got everything here. I feel like I'm missing something here. This is really stupid. Let's see. This is a really dumb thing that you can do. I think this counts as a gap. Not a fan of Dell. Dell in what's it called? Clint Eastwood with the Gorillas. That is like the one version of Dell. I'm like, oh, this is great. He's got a couple of songs. I'm like, this song is okay, but like people on the West Coast absolutely love Dell. Or they did. I'll actually know it. Maybe they didn't. You know who loved Dell? Video game reviewers back in the 90s. Alright, I might have got everything here. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing a stat point. Let's see, it's in run. Oh, I think I missed it. Special trick slot unlocked. Cool, cool. Save game. Successful. I don't know if there's anything else here that I need. I do. Okay, I got it. All right, I got all the points. This will go with manual. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what I need for that stupid thing. Change level. We'll go to Canada. It's 20 minutes on one level. First game, that's like half the game right there. I'm gonna get billed for the Humble Bundle. I don't know when it's gonna happen. Whatever. Let's get a bunch of points. When this game came out, you know, of course I'd heard of Cypress Hill, but I hadn't heard any of their other stuff. And I remember I got to this level, and I don't know if it's just the way this is, but I remember hearing this specific song and be like, man, this game is great. Six score complete. Alright, let's do some other stuff. So we gotta impress the skaters. Here's a skater. Is that number 2? Gotta do more to impress the skater. On nerd. We got our 5 skaters impressed. Is there a stat for flip tricks? Don't remember. Pressed him. There's one more that's over here, I think. This nerd. Five out of 5 skaters impressed. Let's see if I can get to bury the bully. I remember, again, there's stuff in this game where it's like, man, not this, right? It is this. There's stuff in this game where, you sit there like, man, how do you do that? Especially back when this game was new, and then finding out later is like, oh, damn, that's not it. I can't believe how many points I have. I just looked at that. I was like, oh, that's quite a bit. Here we go. I don't know, man. I think this level is really cool. Redeemer. Octavio. Skate, secret tape, nose grinder on the horn. Get Chuck unstuck. I need to remember Chuck. This is important. Dude, what is happening to the volume here? Let me see what's going on here. I don't know if there's constant noise or something. My end, it looks like everything's just stuck. What happened? Whatever, we'll just go ahead and go to the next level. Or not the next level, we'll repeat the run. Volume moved. I don't know what that is. Alright. Chuck. There's Chuck. Chuck's unstuck. Solved. That's an objective. Let's skate. S was back here. I missed it. Hurry up. I'm getting skate. I wasn't supposed to be getting skate. I'm getting skate though. That's the A. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Missed it. I got this. I got this. I got this. I got this. Here. I'm gonna see if I can get the nose going around the horn. That's one of those things too where like, I don't know, I don't fucking live in Canada. Is that a thing? Is this what this is? It's this thing here. It's that little thing that's up there, whatever. I need to like go up there. I gotta remember how to do this shit. It's been a while. Oh, we're good. Thought it was really funny. If you notice, this dude over here is just taking a leak. It's funny, right? Video games. Video games back when this game came out. Very, having BAM in the game. How appropriate is that? That's a very jackass type thing happened. We're gonna go here. I think the secret tape is up here somewhere. If I remember right. I don't care as long as I don't fall. Okay, good here. Oh, good. Got my picture of BAM. Got Chuck Unstuck. All goals complete. So, if I was the kind of person that cared, what you do is you go in there and you put, you just put specials on whatever the fuck you want to put them on. When you go in the air, you just do the specials. Or whenever you're on a rail or whatever, and you just set it up so you just can kind of like constantly change specials because they usually tend to be worth more points. That's a way to get like a really high score if that's your thing. So that leads to a funny thing in Underground 2 where you can make a character. I remember I had a friend who made he was obsessed with robot pirates. He kept making robot pirates in whatever game he could. If you could find the parts where like SmackDown, whatever, always went with that. So he had that and you could customize your moves. So he had this move where it was like you do like a full like, it's like a weird flip trick and you're doing like a body varial, but he had the speed going at this crazy speed and just, I remember I was trying to play and people were like looking at me. He was like, it looks like you two are playing two different games, but Jason keeps winning. It's like, but he got to the point where he could just like, we were pretty much even. And then, you know, he started getting better than I was. And then like I think once he did that, because he was competitive, he was like good. Like he didn't really care anymore. So we got the first three. Rio feels kind of like the France level, Marseille in the last game. It's just got this weird loop where you start off and you're facing these quarter pipes, I believe, but there's a loop that you can make on the outside of the track, kind of like the bull ring or whatever, the last tournament level. You can kind of do that and you can quit the competition before you bail. Get a lot of points, or you can use this like open area down here if you want, because again you have the ability to do reverts, so helps. Look at those judges. Off to a good start. Thank you very much. So what you do. You know what, we're gonna keep going, we'll go here. So this thing here, this is it. It's just this, and you just roll with this. You can ride those power lines if you want to. It's all up to you. It's all the same to me, as they said. That right there, look at that score. Like, again, having the revert and manuals and stuff like that, and the way stuff flows in this game is just so much better. So I will quit this run. Look at that. That's with 2 bales.
Level 1.
Let's not go out there. Let's see what I can do in here. I was convinced for the longest time. I was like, oh, if you want to like do good, you have to like vary up your runs each time that you play. It's like, no, you can do the same shit. They don't care. It's a video game, dude. Hit the grind button too quick. We're going to abuse that leaning in thing. I was just trying to do the fuck was that? What did that bail there? I was trying to do a transfer, like to lean back into that, and that's not even here. I don't know why that happened. I think clutch. Clutch, clutch, clutch. I seem to have ended up back out here again because this is where the game wants you to go. I'm convinced. The game is like, hey, bro, check this out. Okay, we're good. And run. It's high enough, I'm pretty sure. Of course I'm in first place. Tremendous. Locked 2 levels at once, because I am great. All right, do I want to go back and I can go back in here and try to get those here's what we'll do. I'm going to go in here and get these, what's it called? The stat points. And then I'm going to bail. This one. Let's grind this. I've never really gone back for this. There's something that's here. It's so there's a mod for Tony Hawk's Underground 2. Okay, I'm not a fan of that game. However, that game does have, there's Thug Pro. I'm pretty sure that's still around. I hope it's still around. That thing was pretty cool. Thug Pro is this mod for Tony Hawk's Underground on the PC that they were trying to port everything from all the Tony Hawk games into that. It is really cool. It's like just a labor of love thing. It is the most like PC gamer type thing possible. Oh boy. Damn. Run. I was close. I was almost. Where's it at? Find me? Fight like a brave. It's over there. Not having such a hard. Couldn't be. Take it. Alright, we're good. Got all of my stat points here. I did not place. Darn. What am I gonna do? Guess I'm gonna have to practice for the next competition. Air. It's important. Oh, let's just go for it. Whatever. It doesn't make a difference. I don't have to worry about spending exorbitant amounts of money to get more stats in this game. Game level. Let's do this. Suburbia. This level is weird. It's very cluttered. There's some levels in this series where I'm like, you guys came up with like a vibe or whatever, and you just went with it. And this is one of them. I don't think they always work. Like I think that Minnesota level I mentioned. I think that's one where it's like you guys are trying to recreate like a street area, and it's cool and it's got the stuff. And if you want to just hang out and free skate, it's cool for that. But like in terms of playing it, not so much. Suburbia is another one of those where like it's designed to look like a neighborhood, like a trailer park or something. You've got these different types of houses here. The trailers, as you can see, they've got a half pipe built in between them. There's the weird, like, creepy house in the middle. 110, 200,000. I think there's some sort of a weird... Oh, man. Dinner. Like, the ramps and stuff on this level are so weird. There's the bully. See that? That was the bully. I don't know which one it is, honestly. I thought it was this. That can't be it though, because that is way too far. I'm pretty sure it's one of these here. Who's any other trailers? Maybe it's this transfer. Let's see. In the ramps. Nope. Got it. Maybe it's this thing here. Oh, that's not it. It could be this. It could just be like, you gotta kick flip or heel flip this thing. I don't remember though. Whatever. Whatever. What is the dumbest combo I can do in this amount of time that I got left? Not much. High score. I see what's happening to me now. I understand. I know what I have done. I will atone for my sins. Did it again. Did the same damn thing again. What I'm trying to do is when I go for the stalls, I'm trying to flip out of them, but I double tap the button, so I keep getting like double flip tricks. Alright. Here, I guess. Didn't mean to, but I figured I would go for a heel hook there just in case that was the gap, which it was. I can't really keep doing that. Alright. I wish you had acid drops in this game. That would make that right there so much easier to do. Assholes. That's 6 score. Alright, now I can finally go back to doing regular dumb stuff. There is a thing here somewhere. It's a really stupid thing that you're doing. Over here? I don't know where the hell this thing is. It's like this thing right here. Get this. Okay. Damn it. You take the axe back to that guy. Squash 5 pumpkins. Oh boy. The construction site here. One on the outside, yeah. For a long time, I had convinced myself, I was like, oh, if you don't get this back to him in one go, it doesn't count. I don't know where I got that from. I was just convinced, like, oh, you have to get this to him, like, in the combo, or you drop it or something like that. And he does this. He goes away. Something here. I think I can go direction they're going. Right? Right? Then the hidden tape is right there. Which is just like a really weird thing. I don't know. Again, as I mentioned, I don't think this level flows super great. I feel like there's like too much stuff because they wanted to feel like a neighborhood, and you know, they did make it like a skateboarding neighborhood at least, but still not amazing. So my composure is kept or others start to sweat. A verse from the far from my dialogue. Try to live high on the hard leaves you bankrupt. You spent it on, would not give a f, and that's deep. How deep? It's deeper than Atlantis. Home of the scandalous, big bad Los Angeles, dangerous, vandalous, yo. Not to be trusted, so how the f is you hard? That's the A. And the T now, which should be in my vision. What the hell is the T? There it is. 5 pumpkins, I guess, next, right? Restore power to the dish. 5 pumpkins. I think to restore power to the dish, what you have to do is you have to... There's a power line that you have to grind on. It's got some branches on it or something. You have to knock those off. 5 pumpkin. It's 1. I don't remember where all of these are. See flies. Nope, it's just oop, something. I don't know what that is. I was convinced, because I'm a stupid kid, or why I was whatever, I was like, man, when I get to Florida, they're gonna have neighborhoods like this because people down there skate. And I was right about people down there like skating. Like there are so many more skaters that I found. Times are different now. I see a lot more people that are just skating. Like it doesn't matter. Back then, it was like if you were not a white kid, you're into skateboarding. I was like, what are you doing? I don't think this man is great. But I think Lil Wayne being a sponsored skater, even though he wasn't amazing, I think it did this thing where people were like, oh, I could do that too. And then people that were actually like into it got into it. And it kind of opened the doors for more people to be like, I can do this too. And nowadays, with all these like, if you haven't noticed, there's been a lot of like younger girls that are skating that are insane. That's really cool to see. When I was a kid, I mean, Avril was around, so everybody's like, I want to be a skater like Avril, which to me, she had the look. I cannot call that girl a poser, but whatever. But like, I feel like she was just going for the look, which is fine. She pulled it off great. Well, I think there are a lot of people that, you know, saw her like, I want to be like Avril. I'm like, don't see her doing much. I could be completely wrong. It'd be like when people said like, oh, Fred Durst skates, and like there's like pictures of him like in a quarter pipe. Sorry, a mini ramp, my bad. We are almost at the end of the game. Technically speaking. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, man, I'm telling you, that game gives me such a hard time. So does parts of 1. But 2. New York can be a headache for me occasionally. And the bull ring, I feel like there's one other level in that game where I'm just like, man, I'm like screwed. Just a moment. Okay, alright, let's go. Power line grind. There it is. See it right behind that tree up there? Fish. My friend's brother, I don't know what he had, but mentally handicapped. But I remember him, he would just get in these like things where he would just say stuff. And one of the things that he would say, like he would see me playing this game, he's like, yeah, power line grind. I just remember like, hearing that. And then like we'd be in the car and he would see a power line and he would just say, hey Jay, can you power line grind that? Such a weird interaction, but it's stuck with me forever. Oh man. this it? Is this the last one? Yep, that's it. Right. What was that last thing I saw over there? It wasn't their stat point. This, there we go. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that's not gonna work. When I got to Florida, everything I had done up to that point, like, in my life was like, whatever. I'm not gonna say, I mean, sure, I was a teenager, so I guess you could say Florida changed me a bit. But what it was is I found people that were into the same stuff I was. And I remember, you know, they were like, oh, what do you listen to? I was like, well, I guess I listened to, like, punk. At the time, Georgia. It's like 2000, 2001, whatever. Everybody's getting into Linkin Park. When I said punk, I meant like Blink-182. It was pop punk. Didn't know it at the time. But these kids were like, oh, you're such a poser. I was like, what do you mean? Like, this is all you listen to? Like, you've never heard of like Anti-Flag or like Rancid or whatever? And I was like, who's that? Like, I don't talk to that kid. He's a poser. And so at some point I was like, I like what I like. That's cool. The people that were cool, you know, introduced me to AFI. And I was like, oh, these people, oh, they've got some pretty snazzy sounding music. Not exactly how I said that, but yeah. I don't remember how to get that last thing there. I want to do it the lazy way. I feel like what I need to do is go across the map and grind that fucking power line. I don't want to do that shit. I think it's gonna have to happen. Maybe not. That might not work either. Yeah, it's coming from the top of that house there. We're not doing that. We're gonna figure out another way to do this shit. We're going to figure out another way to do this. I'm just gonna skip it. I get skipped. Also, definitely a possibility with me. Not gonna get a figure out doing that. Need to do power line, bro. I went through that rail. I understand. The game just doesn't like me. What's that movie with the killer cars? There we go. Maximum Overdrive. We made you. We made you. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, let's see. What do I do? What do I do? So what it is this is a competition, and then you got Los Angeles, and then you got another competition. I don't want to skip the airport, but it's like, why? Because I need a medal to get to the next level, so just go in here. This was my first time hearing, is it Rap Game? I don't know, the song from Exhibit in this game. Exhibit, the Pimp My Ride Man. Thank you. Thank you, game. Stop that there. Should stop this runner, right? Stop that there. I could feel myself about to bail. 91.9, that might not be enough. Let's go to the cool half-pipe section. Seeing just a straight-up half-pipe in these games was always cool. Trying to get out of here, but the game isn't letting me. I want to use this and I want to transition out of that. I'm getting very lucky with some of these like things I'm pulling off here. I'm not satisfied with that, but the game is. I might let that roll. They'd have to get the same score or better. So I think we will be ballsy. Right. Right. Gold. First place. I'm gonna go back in here and try to get the stat points. I can't believe I'm like almost done with this game. Game took me so long to finish the first time I did. I meant to go back here. I'm just looking for the stat points. You can see him off to the side there. I love that. That was another one over there, right? The one here? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Not crazy. It's probably not showing up in this the stream. There's like a lot of screen tearing on my end, and it's really funny. I know it wasn't there. Like I see the flickering. The flickering wouldn't be there either. That's just a emulation issue. What was the last point? We got 4 out of 5. It's a good thing that last run, if you didn't see that, the other person just got like 95.7 or something crazy. Get them all? I think I might have got them all. I don't know. I don't see any more stat points here. You see a deck. I don't really care about Aim time, speed, spin, switch. Flip. Flip is the least important stat to me. Switch. I want to go back to the main menu to see something. I don't remember if it tells you if there's any stat points in a level or not. Probably doesn't. It does. I'm missing one there. We can go back to the airport. Boy. So this level is the closest to like the downhill skating levels from the first game. It's not. It just flows like one. You start off at the top of the. It's kind of like work your way down because it's an airport terminal, and this is this land. And this is how this works. I'm gonna retry this. I forgot all about the security guards. Like that, huh? Huh? Look at that. Look at that crazy score right there, man. And then you're down here. So what ends up happening is like if you don't know how to combo, this is like this can be it for you. There's nothing else to do here. The secret tricks, you know, the grind specifically, if you do a board slide, if you do a trick where you wouldn't naturally be able to like transition your trucks off of the thing to go into another grind, you can't do it here. So I can't do anything with 50/50s, but I can with like a nose grind, for example. I don't know what score I'm trying to get. Might have already got the 6th score, honestly. I don't know. Not paying that close attention. There we go. Well, let's see if we can get to 500,000. I think this is the first game where I hit 1 million. I didn't do it initially. It was the thing where like I came to it like years later. It's like, oh wow, hold on, I figured out how to do more stuff in this game. Yikes. We'll put end run. Stop the pickpockets, collect skates, secret tape outside. Let's see. I don't remember where stuff is in this game.
From gate 23.
It's 5 pickpockets, right? That actually was not the thing I was trying to do right there. Go to 5. This was down here somewhere. Didn't spawn in just yet. Pickpockets. Alright, we will end this run. Oh, get the tickets to your skate, buddy. I think I can do that and get skate at the same time. Tickets are... You go to one of these counters or something here. You just have to go down to the end. That's it. I see K. Why? Dumb joke. Somebody out there probably got it. That's my buddy. We'll visit the 10 countries. So the 10 countries, these flags, you have to grind with the flags. There's more on the other side over there, so it's the second rail back here. It's this one. And just don't die. Top of them. And then there's this one here. Cool. In that run, skate in the secret tape. See if I can remember how to get to the secret tape. I swear, I thought it had something to do with like ending up outside or something. Say hi to the puppy. Oh no. Come on, buddy. Hi to everybody. Hi, buddy. Go say hi to everybody else, not me. That works too. You can do that too. That's okay. You're cute. You can do whatever you want to do, buddy. So that works. Oh, that works. It's probably going to start whining in a second. I mean, I'm pretty sure he wants to play. Alright, let's see. Make sure he wasn't eating my charger. Secret tape. Secret tape and skate. Got it. Got it. See the E in the background. Not here, right? I don't think I had anything to do with it. I'm trying to remember where the hell the secret tape is next level. Clearly that wasn't it. That's okay. I swear I thought it had something to do with being out there. We'll go look on the bottom half of this level. The secret tape at top rail. See it over in the corner there? Yes, I do. Okay. Person watching my stream. There we go. This is like the last year that you could have this be an objective. A secret cassette tape or tape. Of course. Alright. It's that point here. this game would give you some like really bad ideas. Kind of like sketching. Never even unlocked that. I mean, between seeing they did sketching and well, there's the game sketching on the Sega Genesis, which whatever. But seeing it in Back to the Future, and then playing like Tony Hawk games that you can like hang onto the back of cars and go. I remember trying that. Like it's not a good idea. We'll still do it. And they use that to clear like insane gaps. But it's just the thing a lot, like, if you're on the back of a car and the second you let go, like the moment that you hit a rock or anything, you get speed wobbles for first thing. And it's like any rocks or cracks or anything are going to be a huge problem. But it is cool. It is a cool thing to do sometimes. Boy. There's the S. K's over there, right? Maybe. Ack. A. T's over to the right. Where's the T? There's the E. See the babes? Babe. One babe. Singular. Something start floating around in a weird way here, man. Here's the T. He is up top. Almost went around the whole thing. Bastards. Don't care. Let's go. Go to whatever the next thing is. Let's go here. This level looks cool. For some reason, I remember playing this and like thinking I had got here way before I did. It says you have it. Can you check in the back, please? It says you have it on the website. Alright. Let's get a good score. It's just like... Oh, fuck me, man. I remember, one of those things that you don't really get anymore. I mean, you still kind of get it, if you play, say if you play fighting games, and you play with a certain group of people, and someone's like, hey, my friend's gonna hop in, and it's somebody that you don't necessarily know directly, and they pick a character that you're not used to dealing with, or like they play the same characters in a different style, is neat. But like, I remember when this game came out, I remember occasionally going to like somebody else's house that was like, oh yeah, I'm the best in my neighborhood, and like playing them, and everybody had like a favorite level. So occasionally you meet somebody that's like, yeah, this is my favorite level of the game. Bad moves. Is that like 80 something? Give me the total, man. Show me the results. A 90 is the highest. 89.8. Sure. Not good enough. If I didn't bail, I would not have fallen. Wise words. Tap out. In run. I'm definitely about to screw that up. Not there. So I need at least like a 90. I gotta actually put some effort in the next run. And I've already got a medal, so whatever, but... Alright. Has a move called the Jackass. That right there is like a sign of what's about to come in the future. You don't know yet, but man, fucking Jackass crew, like, oh boy. As a person that was not a big fan of Jackass, and then, you know, where this series ends up, I feel like it's partially like, you know, it's Activision running everything into the ground, but like, Underground 2 does some really dumb stuff. Point 1. Look at that. Look at that. That's great. Love to see it. So technically I can say this game is done. Hey, buddy.
Somebody hands me a Super 8 video camera, of course I'm going.
Yo, look at how young that man is. Look at how full of life and not drugs he is.
People's faces, and like this one random guy just comes up and he's like, "That's very rude what you did." And like I was just in a goofy mood, so I pulled the camera back out and start filming him again. So he tries to punch me, but he ends up punching the camera, and it wasn't my camera, so I don't care. The only way to ever leave is overflooded by the storm and entanglement in hell. You brings your fear in 54.
I'm good. Again, as I mentioned the other day, people that skate without shirts on, you've got a whole other level of balls that I don't know about. I can't even imagine. So I'm going to get to the other two levels just so you can see them. But we're going to count that as pretty much done. Fucking cruise ship. Cruise ship is just, it's weird. It's a weird gimmick level. Like, I didn't unlock it, but Skater's Heaven. And... is it called, I forgot, it's called like a hangar helicopter drop or something like that in the last game. Chopper drop. You just drop into a helicopter, into a half pipe, and that's it. That's no good. Los Angeles is one of those levels that it's again, as I mentioned, you know, Tony Hawk's 1 was not a good game for street skating, and this game, this works a lot better. It's got real spots. There's so much stuff in this, man. Ballin'. it was varial, right? Just do a varial over the thing. Okay. Alien Ant Farm. I think it's here. Was it? I think I have to do that over there. I think that's it. Let's try that out. Let's. That's not it. Again. That's it. Got that. Not what I did. Not what I did. Do not approve game. It's the top target balls. One ball free. Free ball incomplete. Can't even do a double heel flip, man. Respect, that tells you. Oh boy. I bumped that stupid thing right there and it caused me to fall. There's no reason to do anything I'm doing right now. It's just kind of like extra stuff to do. It's just here. This is one of those songs that I didn't realize I liked as much as I did until it was like, you know, obviously it's not going to be in the next game. It's like, man, I was like, where's that song at? Nice song. I don't remember. I think I have to. I think this game has sketching, does it? I don't know what you have to do here. I don't know. Whatever. That's a spot. Oh, that's right. Damn, I can't do it now. That the thing up there, I think, is how you get to the hidden tape in this. Right. What else do we have? We got our hidden tricks. Don't have it. If you have a kickflip, I think you can do a kickflip to Indy in this game, and it counts. End run. Start the earthquake. Secret tape. I don't remember what you do to block the car chase. I don't remember off the top of my head. I want to try to get that 400,000 points. Shouldn't be a problem. It's a lot of points to go. Stupid car chase going on around me. I'm actually kind of sort of on track to get that point total. I can still do it. I still got time. I'm not halfway there, but it doesn't matter. It's like I just need one good spot. Boy, I need to do that stupid drop. Thank you. Ah, good board. Okay, in that run, none of this matters, dude. Let's go to the whatever. Let's just go to the last level. Ah, just so I can say I saw it. What a dumb level, man. You go through all this trouble and then you get to go to the cruise ship. To the fucking cruise ship. It's to me this is just like an Easter egg level, but I'm probably wrong, right? There's an Oversoft girl. Might as well call them booth babes. Same shit. Implying that I know where the fuck all these girls are. Didn't realize there's a gap right there. I think they want me to get 100% on the levels. We're gonna say that was it. I mean, I got to the end of the game. Street. Be here, and then I need the rest of these. What I might do though, so let's go back. Just so you can see the dumb stuff that was in this game. Go into the menu and we're gonna go to the cheat section and we're gonna put in magic missile. Magic missile. That. What is this for? Hold on. Ew. Wiki guide. This is it. Let's see. Free skate. See if everybody's here or not. They might not be. All in chat. Muska. Nope, they're not. Gotta put in the code for specifically them. Let's go to it. It said it was all caps. Anything else? Funny, funny, funny. I forgot about this. I forgot about one of the things that was in here. Let's see. Choose skater. Go left. Oh, it's Eyeball Man. It's also Demoness. I should, you know, I should do it. Let me. If you know, if you notice the guy in the background, it does things. There's cheap views on Twitter. Ellie Slater. Now, why would he be in here? That's odd. Ollie the Magic Bum, who's got his skate for food. Private Carrera.
I'm smoking. Who's smoking?
I thought she did something, but I guess not.
Who's smoking? I'm smoking. Who's smoking?
Is her dick? It's really funny, man, seeing this on here. It's been so long. I remember like thinking that was the coolest thing. And then this guy too. It's Starman. I think Private Carrera has a stripping. It's not. It's like a strip tease move or something like that. It's really fucking dumb. Play level. What level do you want to play? Let's see. Here a.
Covered by major health insurance. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's up? Hey. So what's up? I said, get down, baby. That's right. Yeah. I love this tune. Who wants to dance? What's up?
Whatever. Let's go back to Canada.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Who does this? Who is this for? Like, can't believe I actually landed that right there. Oh no, I fell. Cut that off. That's dumb. This right here. This. That's for somebody, man. Not me. Shit, shit, shit. Yep. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing? Oh, 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 she fell. Core values. Want to get over here. Like that. Alright, let's see. I see her tricks, special tricks. What does she got? Side plant. Obviously. Damn it. See, oh yeah. That was it. Alright, we're good. Whatever. We're gonna continue, or say this is pretty much done. Even without the cheats, it's like that is the end of the game. You get to the end. Cruise ship sucks. It's not a good level. Alright. I'm gonna consider that one done. So I'm going to cut the stream off for a second. Go on to 4. Yeah, I guess. Alright. BRB.